We're on, Dr. Mary.
Oh,
Good morning.
good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How's your incredibly busy morning been so far?
You know, I've already done quite a bit. Wrote a
Yeah.
blog post, stayed home from spin, did a live stream, doing another live stream. I could get used to this. I kind of like this fast-paced live stream lifestyle I've adopted this week. I don't really care for my hair today. I know that my hair is often the subject of daily dose, and I don't think that was the intention when we started. But, you know, I've been cutting my own bangs, and there's a reason people go to hair school. Sorry, Crystal. Sorry. All right. So, thanks for saying nothing.
You continue to look good, my love.
Oh, you're very kind. You're very luck of the Irish with you. So we are, it's Inspired Wednesday, and we were talking about what we wanted to talk about today. And Maz took a picture of this last week. We were at my office watering plants and checking mail. And I bought this the summer before I started at the Arts Partnership at the Richardson Abbey in southwestern North Dakota when I was coming back from a family reunion with my mother and my lovely aunt Lois Carroll and Quinn. And so I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to talk about it, because on one hand it's very, very religious, and on the other hand it's not at all religious.
No, it isn't.
And it's so universal and beautiful. So Desiderata, found in Old St. Paul's Church, dated 1692.
See, this is when even good advice was given out.
Yeah, probably.
Back in
I don't know.
1692.
St. Paul's, is that a Catholic church or Protestant?
1692 is
Probably Protestant at that point.
Nah, it's probably still Catholic.
Well, this is post Henry VIII.
I know, there were a few, you know.
Okay. Anyway, it's a church. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive God to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful. Strive to be happy. Don't you think that's beautiful? I think I paid $2 for this little sheet. It's kind of an 11 by 17 sort of thing, and I just put it in another little probably $5 frame. But I love
It's incredibly
inspiring.
inspiring.
The advice. So, how do you want to relate that to all this content we're producing and creating?
Well, read the first sentence again.
Go placidly among the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence.
Yeah. To me, that smacks of, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Don't say the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Give your brain a chance to catch up. Yeah. Everybody on this planet is guilty of that at some point, except you and I, of course.
Yeah.
No, I am.
Yeah.
I am. It's hard to take back a spiteful word if you're just saying it out of spite.
Yeah. Well, and also, you and I have this conversation a lot. You're not super comfortable in silence.
No.
Which I think is part of what led to your addiction, is that you sort of, because you're uncomfortable in silence and a little bit uncomfortable in self-reflection and a little bit uncomfortable in, the Billy No Mates syndrome and all of that.
That's a legitimate concern, that one.
I'm not sure it's legitimate, but it's a concern for you.
I bet you if Sandra McCutcheon's returning the favour of watching another one of these, she'll know what the Billy No Mates actually really means.
Of course she will. But the point is, if you can't sit in quiet, in silence, in mindfulness, in meditation, in a break, then you will strive to find noise and cacophony and turbulence and dis-ease, because I think that it's two sides of the same coin. So like the other day, I walked into the bathroom. So Maz likes to stream 80s music, namely around Midge and The Cure and Talking Heads and that kind of music, which I can take for a long time, and then I can take it no more. So
you are a child of that ilk, though.
I am, but I don't need it streaming every minute that we are physically together. So I walked into the bathroom the other day and implored you to turn it off. I just reached a level of saturation with noise where I felt like I was losing my mind. I have to have silence. I would prefer silence over almost anything else, almost all of the time. And maybe that's just because I'm so busy talking. But I hate talking over music or background noise. I don't want background noise. You sometimes will have on music and the television.
Well,
that's crazy.
That's not, well, it's not like I'm watching something on the TV. I'd have the TV on because the screensaver on our TV is a fish tank.
Yeah, and if that's what we're on, I would agree with you. But since it's sometimes, an episode of, what's the new thing you're watching? Seagate?
Oh, I've watched them all now. I finished.
What was it called?
Sequest.
Sequest.
DSV. Then it became Sequest 2032, and it just got really ridiculous after that.
But not till then. Anyway, so there's all this noise. I think there's great value in just getting quiet. And you have talked about how quiet your head is in sobriety, when before it was just screaming. It was like you were in a rave, and now you're on a retreat.
Yeah, the first time I actually really understood just relaxing, taking a break, taking a breath, and just going into the noise and hassle was actually the first time we did a meditation when I was in Prairie St. John. It was the first time I even sat down and thought, well, I went in there going, well, this isn't going to work. And then when we did it, I thought, oh, that was kind of nice.
I wrote a blog post this morning around this very thing because I'm in the middle of a busy week, as you may know. And yesterday I took 90 minutes of my afternoon to join Sandra McCutcheon on a mindfulness meditation. So it was women from Scotland and Lincolnshire, England, and me. And we did a 20-minute meditation, which is a long time for someone who's not a meditator. And it was about 3 seconds because I just fell into it, and it was amazing. So leading up to it, I was just like this. I was just humming with activity, like a hive, shaking with it. And so I really didn't think I had the time to take the break to do this, but I had signed up for it and I had paid the little small nominal fee. And so I felt like, well, she's counting on me to be there, so I have to go. And thank goodness I had paid a small fee. Good morning, Sandra. I had paid this small fee because it forced me to go. And thank goodness I went. Those 90 minutes took me from bzzz to, and I woke up this morning still feeling it. So remember what peace there may be in silence. Yeah. I love that. But the other thing that I want to reiterate, because I think this was a big piece for you too, and many of us struggle with having various forms of self-loathing or certainty that we are at the bottom of the valuable spectrum and all those kinds of things. So you are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should.
Yeah, I have met, there's something in that, there's something in knowing your own, and it's not a big-headed thing, knowing your own self-worth. It's just knowing that you are worth
You matter.
something.
You matter.
And I've met so many people that have just humbled me since I got sober and went and have been going at these very helpful AA meetings, is that you hear their stories, and one thing they all still have, which is lacking a lot in the wider world, is they all have a certain level of integrity that they never lost.
Interesting. Yours was cloudy for a while.
I got it back though.
Yes, absolutely. So if you woke up this morning and you doubt your value, you doubt your worth, you doubt that anybody cares if you're here or not, guess what? We care that you're here. And we don't just care that you're here because we need eyes on the screen to feel like we have value. We care that you're here because I hold so tightly to what my stepdad said all those years ago when I thought about having an abortion. Every person is a thread in the fabric of humanity. And the threads are not ranked by value. Every thread matters, whether you are a thread made of silver or a thread made of polyester or a thread that is unraveling somewhere on your spectrum. All of the threads are necessary for the full fabric to be its strongest, most beautiful, most serving self. So remember that you are part of something much, much larger, and your value, even if you don't know it, your value is real. And you matter to the rest of us. So,
Yeah.
anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
I'll post a picture of this because I read it a little bit fast and because I do want you to go back and look at it again and find the sections that matter to you. And remember, it's from 1692.
Yeah. Some advice we all should be taking now.
So for those of us who think, oh my gosh, we're going to hell in a handbasket and it's never been this bad and everything's just gone to crap.
Yeah, think about
No,
how
it
much
hasn't.
medicine there wasn't in 1692.
Yeah, the same things that were true then are true today. So take that for your Inspired Wednesday. Have an excellent day. No guest this week because of the previous live streams I'm doing at 8 in the morning. I don't want to bring a guest on and have that get befuddled again. So tomorrow will be just a regular daily dose, and then Friday will be challenge, and then it'll be the weekend. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.